All right, this is Sequences and Series Level 3D Notes applications. So with these notes, the hardest part just deciding if it's arithmetic or geometric, so you know which formula to use. So Michaela's building a pyramid of paper cups. The bottom row has 61 cups. So right there, I know that that is my A1. A1 is 61. The top row only has one cup. Okay, so my AN is 1. If there's 16 total rows and the number of cups on each row represents an arithmetic sequence, find the total number of cups. So we were given that this one's arithmetic, and we were given that n equals 16. So this is very simple. We just plug into our formula. So S sub n, or I'm sorry, I should say S sub 16 equals 16 over 2, parentheses, 61 plus 1. When you type that into your calculator, we should get 496. So there's 496 cups. All right. Now we have the amount of interest Ben earned in a savings account for the past 3 years since opening the account is shown on the table. Determine whether the pattern represents arithmetic or geometric, then find the total amount of interest. So when we look at this, okay, so we are given our A1. Okay, we know that A1 is 72. Now, we need to figure out if we have a common difference or a common ratio. So we want to see if we are either adding the same thing or multiplying. So when we do some calculations here, we're not adding the same thing, but what's happening is we're multiplying by 1.1 each time. We're multiplying by 1.1. So that means that R is 1.1. Okay, so now we want to know how much Ben will earn after 20 years. So that means that N is 20. All right, so we're going to use the geometric series formula for this. So we're going to have S sub 20 equals 72, 1 minus R, which is 1.1, raised to the n power, so 20th, all divided by, in parentheses, 1 minus 1.1. And just type this into your calculator. We're going to round to the nearest whole number. We'll see this a lot where we want to round to the nearest whole number. And when we do that, we get $4,124. Okay, so a lot of times, if it doesn't say to round, just round up to the nearest whole number. All right, let's look at another one. So a major fishing company does its fishing at a local lake. The first year, so we are given A1 because it says first year, it's going to catch 70,000 fish. So A1 equals 70,000. Due to population decrease, the number of fish the company was able to catch decreased by 4%. So because we have that percent, that's how I know it's geometric. We have an R value. But to find R, we have to take 100% and subtract 4%. So what happens is we get 96%, which is 0.96. And then we want to know how much the company catch over the first 9 years. So N equals 9. So geometric series formula. S sub 9 equals 70,000, parentheses, 1 minus R, which is 0.96, raised to the n power, so the 9th power, all over 1 minus 0.96. Plug that into your calculator. Let's round to the nearest whole fish or whole number. So that's going to be 538,066 fish. Okay? All right, one more here. So we've started a business that sold $25,000 during its first year. Again, since it says first year, we do have A1. Okay, so that's first year. So A1 equals 25,000. Okay, you have set a goal to increase the sales by 6,000 each year for 19 years. Assuming this is the goal met, find the total sales during the first 20 years your business is in operation, so from 1 to 20. So what we actually need to do is we need to find AN because we know that N equals 20. So in order to find A sub 20, we're going to have to use that explicit formula, okay, from level 2. So what's going to happen is to find A20, we're taking the first term, so 25,000. We're adding it to n minus 1. So if n is 20, n minus 1 is 19. And we're multiplying by our common difference, which is 6,000. So again, just simple calculation on a calculator here. And when we do that, we get 139,000. So A sub 20 is 139,000. So now I have everything I need and I can plug that into my formula. So S sub 20 equals n over 2, so 20 over 2, times A1, so 25,000, plus AN, which is 139,000. Okay, and again, just type that in, and we get 1,640,000. Okay, and this would be dollars. All right, so that completes the notes for level 3C.